Doing?
How are you doing? A little late today?
1 minute late, I am. Yes. So actually, I was just having my dinner and I was just running late. Yep. Thank you so much for joining in. Very less people today. Why so? Where are other people? I see very less people here. Okay, people have gone for work. Weekday office. Come on. So weekday 9 o'clock in the night office. Okay. Okay. 11 बजे रिलीज है. Awesome. Match. Oh, do we have any match here? Match today? Oh, India vs New Zealand. Okay. Nice. I'm not aware about it, man. I am not aware about it. Just give me a moment. I'll just start. Just give me a moment. I'm starting in a while. Let other people join as well. Hello everyone. So we will start in a while. Let me just share my screen. Okay. So today's session is about personal branding. Okay. So let me share my screen. I am sharing my screen. Sharing screen. Where is share screen? Share screen. Cool. Are you able to see my screen? No. Share screen. What has happened? Why are people writing no? Are you able to share the screen? Are you able to see my screen? Some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. Share screen. Just wait a while. I'll just try to share it once again. Let me just join once again. Okay, let me just refresh the screen. I think there is some problem with this.
স্পিডটাকে টু করে দিয়েছে আসল রানিং সেশন 3 ঘন্টা সেশন 1.5 ঘন্টা
Are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen? No, this screen where you can you see a Google Doc? Can you see a Google Doc? No Google Doc. Problem with it. Are you able to see me? Give me a moment. I am just a minute. Stay there. Okay, I am rejoining it once again. Okay, if somebody is asking in the comment, I'm just rejoining it. Okay, just a minute. Give me a moment. I'll just. I am with. Okay. Right. So let me start the recording also. Quick time. Yeah. So fine. So right. Thing. Don't email ID along with your payment receipt of the fees, right? When you submit, cool. Thank you so much. My screen is not visible. Don't worry because I'm not sharing it. I'll share it again, right? Whenever it is required, then I will share it. Otherwise, just see me like this. The recordings will be proper. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. So let us just start today's session. And this session will not be a lot of, this session will not be a lot of theoretical things that I will put on to you, right? This will be a lot of engaging session where I want answers from you as well. Okay. I want your support. I want your feedback over the answers. I will ask you a lot of questions, right? So this will be the session, and the session is about personal branding.
পার্সোনাল
Okay.
ব্র্যান্ডিংটা ভালো হবে
The first thing, okay. First thing I want to ask you. Why do you want to build your personal brand? Okay. Why do you want to build your personal brand? Why? What is your reason? Why do you want to build your personal brand? Build your personal brand. Tell me the reason. Okay. A lot of people are saying it is about job, for more money, for more reach, for more opportunities, for more fame. Okay. For startup, to be valuable, to get attention. Awesome. To get a lot of interviews, to get a lot of freelancing. Okay. So a lot of you are students, right? So basically you're saying that, okay, I want to build my personal brand for job. I want to build my personal brand to get more offers. I want to get more opportunities. I want to get more attention from people. I want to get more eyeballs. I want to get more reach, right? That is what your personal brand will give you. Okay. But I have one more question for you. That question is, tell me a person who has a good personal brand and you want to become like that. Or you feel that, okay, they have a great personal brand. Tell me, one. Hey, come on, not apart from me. Everybody started saying you. Come on. Okay. A lot of names here. Sandeep Maheshwari, Elon Musk, Tanay Pratap, Raj Shamani, Ratan Tata. Okay. Nice. Kunal Kushwaha. Nice. Striver. Okay. So let me tell you, okay, so have you ever I understood, okay? So it is Gaurav Sen, SRK, and everybody. See, the people whom you are saying have their own personal brand. One thing that you would be observing with anybody who have their personal brand is, one thing that you would observing that anybody has their personal brand is, you know them for a reason. Okay. So most of the times, okay, let's take examples. So a lot of people said MSD, right? Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So what do you think? Okay. What are three hashtags that you can associate MSD to? What are three hashtags that Mahendra Singh Dhoni is associated to? Tell me. 3 hashtags. One thing is, he is very cool. He is a captain. Yep. He is great at leadership. And not even these are the qualities that you are saying. Suppose if I have to give 3 hashtags to someone, what hashtags will you give? What hashtags will you give to Mahendra Singh Dhoni? Or let me rephrase my question. Suppose if you have to explain a person who does not know about Dhoni, that who Dhoni is, what are the 3 things you will tell about him? That he is a great cricketer, right? Captain, right? He is very calm, cool, right? He's a good leader. Okay. Let's not go to Mahendra Singh Dhoni and people like Elon Musk or someone. Let's come to a little more low. Okay. So let me not talk about other people. Let me talk about myself. Okay. Let me talk about myself. I am the best person to give you the advice about myself. Okay. What I did. Okay. So what are the 3 things people know me about? Okay. So a lot of people over here are writing. First thing is JavaScript. Second thing is YouTube, right? A lot of answers. Second thing is YouTube. The third thing is teacher. Good teacher. Okay. Lot of, right? So people generally, why? Why do people know me for JavaScript? Why do people know me as a teacher and a YouTuber? Why it is like that? Some people know me from LinkedIn also. Am I just YouTube, teacher, and JavaScript? Am I just this? Does these 3?
Someone is using it, so I was joined for the research.
Is my screen visible? Yes. Okay. I can see a lot of visibles, right? Okay. Let me just open my VS Code with our project. Is my code editor visible? Right, VS Code. Visible. Okay, cool. Am I audible? Audible correctly, right? The mic is connected on my end. I just wanted to check because sometimes, like I don't realize, but then you might not be getting a good quality, right? So hello. The people whom you are saying have their own personal brand. One thing that you would be observing with anybody who have their personal brand is, one thing that you would observing that anybody has their personal brand is, you know them for a reason. First thing is JavaScript. Second thing is, right? Are you able to see my screen? No. Personal branding. So when I say personal branding, let's go to Wikipedia and see the definition of personal branding. And I bet you would have never seen this definition. So personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception. Read these words properly. Read these words properly. Does these words make sense? Does these words make sense? Personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort. Conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception of an individual by positioning them as an authority in their industry. Read this yourself and take some time to understand this. This definition itself is very lethal. Do you agree to it? काफी सारे myth a lot of myths will be broken in today's session. What you see on social media, people are not that. People are not that. The whole session is summarized into this definition. This session's name could be जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Do you believe in it? जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Do you believe in it? Right? So, let me repeat it once again for all the people over here. Once again, right? This is the start of the session. So, let me tell you the definition of personal branding once again. The definition of personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public. Conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public by positioning them as an authority in the industry, elevating their credibility, differentiating them from the competition, right? And widen their circle of influence, have a larger impact. Now, when I asked you the question, why do you want to create your personal brand? Why do you want to create your personal brand? Right? So you said, right? There were most common answer were what? Write it once again. Why do you want your personal brand? Quickly. I want this chat to be filled with all the answers. I want this session to be very interactive. A lot of people said, I want to get more popularity. So does it fall under these three things? Just see this. To ultimately advance their career. A lot of people who are writing job, right? It comes over here. Some people said, I want to create my personal brand because I want more money. Don't you think that if you can create a large impact, then you will have a lot of money? Right? Some people are saying, I want to have a reputation increase. People should have some credibility. Don't you think that by doing these things, you will get this? You will fall into this. Right? So this session will break your myth because 90% of us don't even know what does it mean to have a personal brand. Right? See this definition once again. Personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public by creating a perception to the public and positioning a person. That is what is personal branding. This Wikipedia has a great definition for it. Let me stop sharing my screen. Let me come back so that you can see me. Okay. Now does it make sense? Now does it make sense that why do people know me for what they know me for? People know me for what? People know me for JavaScript. People know me as a teacher. People know me for YouTube. Right? Why people know me for JavaScript? Is it just that JavaScript I work on? Is it just the JavaScript? No. This is the first myth I wanted to break, that any personal brand which you see, if you want to create a personal brand, you have to be very conscious about what people should know you for. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Some people say that, there are two types of personal brand. One is accidental personal brand. Okay. So they just get viral and they become a brand. Okay. They just get viral overnight and then they become a brand. I won't tell you the techniques of that because it is very random. Some people are writing Kacha Badam. Yes, exactly. Right? People generally who are like these Instagram influencers or something, they just get popular overnight, but then they don't stay popular for a long time because those are like accidental personal brands and they are not even long time. Let me not call them, I don't call them as a personal brand or something. No, they are not. Personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort to present yourself in front of public. It's a conscious and intentional effort. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. First of all, I want to make you understand what is personal brand. Everybody do you see? Okay, tell me a decent personal brand over social media that you see. Okay, let's talk about LinkedIn. Do you see people? Whom do you think has a good personal brand on LinkedIn? Right. Tell me some names. Okay, Tanay Pratap, Ankur Variku, yep. Kirti, yes. Hitesh, yes. I'm talking about LinkedIn. Let's talk about people who see on LinkedIn, right? Let's talk about Ankur Variku. So Ankur Variku is not the same Ankur Variku that you he's not the same Ankur Variku in front of the camera as he is in person. I am not the same what I am in front of the camera and when you will meet me. I am a little different, right? I have a lot more things than JavaScript into me. I have a lot more things than YouTube into me. I have put down my personal brand. It is an intentional and conscious effort Okay? आज सब expose होगा. Yes, everything will be
Don't
exposed.
be that
I will tell
guilty.
you how people create their personal brand. And every personal brand that you see who have been built over time, they have put in conscious efforts to become that. Okay? Let's talk about Gaurav Sen. People know Gaurav Sen for Gaurav Sen for what? System design.
Hey,
It
that
is not
Gaurav
that
Sen
he is
wala
just doing
boli.
system design, right? It is his conscious effort that he has put out as a good system design teacher in front of you. So everybody who is creating their personal brand is making a conscious and intentional effort to put something out. And the first step of creating a personal brand is to know exactly what people should know you for. If you want to create a personal brand, you should exactly know what people should know you for. Okay? What people should know you for. Right? Some people become good personal brands unintentionally. I'll give you example. Suppose today someone from you start putting out some videos, start putting out some travel videos, right? And their travel videos started getting viral. Their travel videos starts to get viral. So they will become a travel influencer, right? So that is an unconscious, unintentional personal brand. Today I will be talking about, a lot of people are like that, but today I will be talking about how to intentionally create a personal brand. And that is the best thing which you have to learn to do that. Okay? Okay? Does that make sense? First of all, the first thing is you have to take down your paper and pen. Okay? We will do an exercise today. Take down your paper and pen. Write it down. First of all, that don't ask a question like that. Okay? See, there are two things. Who do you think that okay, I'll ask you one question. Do you think that I intentionally created my personal brand, or was it built because I was just creating JavaScript videos? Was it unintentional or intentional? Was it intentional or unintentional? A lot of people think that Akshay started making JavaScript videos and those JavaScript videos picked up, and that is why we know Akshay for JavaScript. No, my dear friends, no. This is not the case. People know me for JavaScript because I want you to know me for JavaScript. Does that make sense? Okay. I wanted you to know me for Namaste JavaScript. Namaste JavaScript was built a brand. It did not become a brand randomly. No, it was a planned, intentional effort to create Namaste JavaScript as a brand. Got it?
YouTube to dekhe kuch nahi.
Got it?
YouTube to dekhe kuch nahi.
Now a lot of people would be thinking, my whole life was a lie. Oh my God, I fell into a trap. Is it bad? Is it bad? No, it is not bad. There are two things. First thing is, you offer people something. You offer a product or service. Okay, then you have a brand associated to it. So I knew that I had confidence. I can teach you JavaScript. I wanted to have a brand associated with my product. Okay, I call my Namaste JavaScript as my product. When I created Namaste JavaScript, it was an intentional, conscious effort that I put. Do you think that, okay, one fine day, I was just getting an idea randomly overnight that, okay, I'll get an orange kurta, right? I will wear an orange kurta. I will get my hairs long. I will just come over here and I will just start teaching JavaScript. No, I did not do that. It was all planned. Every minute thing that you see was planned. It was my plan to have one outro music after every video. It was my plan to have that orange kurta. It was my plan to keep my hairs long. It was my plan to have the name Namaste JavaScript. It is planned. Got it? So now you would say, Akshay, why did you create it, right? How did you think about it? I am going to demystify all knowledge that I have. Are you excited to know? Are you excited to know how did I do that? Are you excited to know? Tell me. People who are not excited can leave, because today I will be talking about secrets of the influencer industry. Today I will be telling you the secrets of the influencer industry. Every person you see, I don't want to take names, okay? Suppose if somebody is a great LinkedIn influencer, they create an image like that. They create their image like that. It is a conscious and intentional effort to build it. Okay? Okay. Have you ever, how many of you follow me on LinkedIn? Are you connected with me on LinkedIn? Follow me on LinkedIn? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Go ahead and connect me over LinkedIn. Why don't you connect me over LinkedIn? Why don't you follow me on LinkedIn? Come on. Follow me on LinkedIn. Okay. Anyways, so what I do is, a lot of on LinkedIn, right? On LinkedIn, it is my conscious efforts to, I use LinkedIn to write, to engage with people in my network. Listen to me very carefully. It is an important thing about personal branding. I have created an image over LinkedIn, right? So I restrict myself for posting certain types of thing on LinkedIn. Okay. So you would not see me writing things about random things on LinkedIn, right? That's a conscious effort. I don't put random things on LinkedIn. No, I don't. When I have to create a personal brand, so I'll give you an example, okay? I don't do it like that, okay? Nobody does it like that. Okay, how many of you think, one more myth buster. Do you think that, okay, I just randomly go to LinkedIn and, today I am feeling so good. I have some cool quote coming into my mind and let me just write down a LinkedIn post today. And I take out my laptop, I open linkedin.com, then use my intelligent skills of drafting a post and then click on post and send it up and then just wait to see how it performs. No, the posts that you see on LinkedIn are not written on the fly. No. Do you think that I am writing it in front of you? No. I am not writing it in front of you. The post which have been posted today, right, was planned sometime back. Was already written. Okay. Now, right. So everything, I'll tell you one more thing, okay? I'll tell you one more thing. You would feel that Akshay, you are running a scam. And I will tell you why it is not a scam. Okay. So forget about these live classes, okay? When I was recording Namaste JavaScript videos, right? When I was recording Namaste JavaScript videos, okay, how many of you have seen Namaste JavaScript over here? Have you seen Namaste JavaScript, yes or no?
Yeah.
Let me have a poll. How many of you have seen Namaste JavaScript? Okay. How many of you have seen? Have you seen Namaste JavaScript? True or false? Have you seen Namaste JavaScript?
True.
Poll.
Only true.
Oh, there are people who have not seen Namaste JavaScript. Okay, you should go and watch.
Who the hell are you?
I'm like, I don't know. You just came in because you did not even see me teaching and then you just came in for my React course. Wow. This is amazing. Okay. Not watched it fully. You have watched it a little. No issues. So 96% of people know that, okay, I have, right? Now, let me tell you about Namaste JavaScript. 96% of the people have seen Namaste JavaScript.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will
Do I randomly come in and start? So, okay, suppose I want to teach closers today. Now you would say that, Akshay, why are you telling all this? It is not related to personal branding. No, everything is related to personal branding. I'm telling you. Do you think that, okay, I had to create a video about event loop? So I just randomly came in one day and I just started teaching you event loop with my camera on? Do I do that? No. What do I do? I do a hardcore planning. I have everything planned. What effort does it take to plan? What do I do in planning? Achha, how much time does it take to create one video of Namaste JavaScript? How much time does it take to create one video of Namaste JavaScript? It takes, if I work every day, it takes minimum 1 week to create a video of Namaste JavaScript. 1 week of full effort.
1 week of
Right? And it can take even more for videos which have high quality content. It can take even more. Why? You have to not just plan. You have to first of all do what? What is the first step of preparing? What is the first step? A lot of people come to me and then, as soon as I release the video, in the same video, they comment down, Akshay, where is the next video? Akshay, release the video tomorrow. Can't happen. Some people who binge watch Namaste JavaScript, they feel that, okay, all the videos were shot once. No, all the videos were not shot at one go. It's not possible. Not possible. First thing what I do? First thing is obviously research about the topic. That's okay. Then the second thing is what? You prepare the content. I prepare the content. After preparing the content, I get to know, okay, what I have to teach basically inside this video. Suppose I write, I'm teaching you closures. So what do I teach in closures? That is in front of you. Third thing is what? After research and content, what is what? Third thing is scripting. Okay? Third thing is scripting. The videos are scripted, okay? Before I am coming onto my camera, I exactly know what I have to speak. Does it make sense? I plan my content that, okay, I have to teach closures. So initially I will be doing this. Next, I will be taking an example. Then I will be talking about that. Then I will be talking about code. Then I will be taking my iPad and writing something down and showing it to you. Then I will have a finding and ending note. And then I will have an outro music. It's all planned. It's all scripted. Sometimes I go to a level where I even write down each and every word that I will be going to speak. First time, because why I do all that effort? Because I want to create high quality, impactful videos. I want to, sometimes, I am a very smart teacher. How? I know that your attention span is very less. I know your attention span is very less. I know that you will, I know how to grab your attention. I know how to grab your attention. I know that I don't want to bore you from my videos. How I do that? I do that with my content, with my script, with the way I present myself. Okay, I do that with my content. My content is top notch, highly researched. Even in all these sessions, you have studied. Come on, you have studied live also with me. Don't you think how much time do you think how much time it takes for me to prepare content? It takes a lot of time to prepare each class. It is not just that I will just come up on a random day and start teaching you. No, it does not happen. Everything is scripted, planned. This content is planned. I keep my content in a way where it is very helpful for each one of you. Every student present in the batch. There are people in my batch who does not know anything about React, and there are people in my batch who are already professionals working in React. I want my content to go from zero to hero. I have to do that in 2 hours. If I give you to prepare content for me, it will take so much time for you also. Just try it out once. I come to teach you. Suppose what did I teach in last class? What did I teach in last class? I taught you context API, right? I taught you. So everything, now I want to teach you context API. So I can teach you context API in 15 minutes also. I can teach you context API in 2 hours also. Okay? There's a difference. And I can teach you context API for the whole day also. So I plan my content very heavily. So the best thing about whatever I bring up is the core is the content. I focus a lot upon content. Lot. All my effort goes into preparing my content, polishing it, rubbing the examples. Every example that I will show you, everything I am planning. Okay, I go to a level where I even plan my name of the chapters, isn't it? Do you find the name of the chapters cool? Do you find this? Yes, I do that. It's a conscious effort. I want my students to be attracted. Suppose if I would have written use context, we will be talking about context API. So a lot of people would have not even come to my batch. The attendance in my batch is huge because the name of the session was data is the new oil. So you would be thinking, oh my God, it would be cool, right? So I bring in a surprise element and I try to bring in a lot of good content for you. And I want you all to be impressed when you come in. I want you all to learn exactly. I want you all to be curious when you come to my class. It's a conscious effort as a teacher. Okay, so why I do that? Because I put in effort and I really enjoy doing it. Okay, so when you do unique things, now what lesson I want to show you, lesson that I want to give you with this is, you have to be very unique in your things when you want to create your personal brand. Okay, you have to be unique. Write it down. There would be only less learnings which you will take from here, but these learnings are very top notch. And I'm telling you, it applies to me. It will apply to you also. Everything, right? If you are unique, right? You try to do things in a unique, good way. So people will remember you. Okay? People will remember you. I put in so much effort in my content. The second effort goes into scripting. Okay, I'll tell you a good thing. Okay, I'll tell you a good thing. Do you enjoy my Namaste JavaScript videos? Right? It is not that I am the only teacher of JavaScript, right? There are so many teachers who would have come and taught JavaScript over YouTube all across the web. Why people watch my videos a lot? Because those videos are entertaining. Those videos are in detail. Those videos are content heavy. First thing is content heavy. Keep taking your notes. The second thing is they are enjoyable. You don't sleep while watching my videos, isn't it? I don't let you sleep. I won't let you sleep.
ठीक बोले थे बोल
I
একটা
want to
ভিডিও তো
create,
ঘুমাতে ঘুম পায় না
when you watch my videos, do you
মানে মনে হয় না
there's a difference, Okay, I'll tell you. Suppose if you want to study DSA. What is the best place to study DSA from? What are the best videos available? People, all the names that you are writing, right? All the names you are writing, these are new YouTubers. Don't you think that the best content on the internet would be available over MIT lessons? Have you ever seen MIT DSA videos? MIT videos? MIT courseware?
जो देखे थे
Go ahead. Those are the best DS videos available on the internet. But do you watch them? The best DS videos are available over NPTEL. Don't you think?
NPTEL.
Don't you think the best content is available over there? But today, you people have very less attention span and you find those videos boring. So today, content is not just the only thing that will work. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Content will not just the only thing that will make work.
अच्छा
Suppose if somebody Suppose if suppose if you studied React from me, you exactly know. I have given 100% of my React knowledge to you. I will give you in the course, right? I have already given it to you, right? Whatever knowledge I have, I give it to you. But now with the same content, suppose you take all my notes, you take all the knowledge from me. Can you teach in the same way that I teach? Can you teach me in the same way that I teach? So if you just take my content, right? If you just take my content, you can't take Akshay from it. You can't take Akshay from it. That is the reason you are here in my batch. You could have gone studied React from anywhere across the world. React is not new. React documentation is. I am not teaching something which is not there in the documentation. Everything is available over internet. Why you have come over here and studying from me? Why? It is not the content, my dear friend. It is about the content also. But content is not the only thing, isn't it? Content is not the only thing. How much do you think out of 100%, how much do you think content plays the important role over here? How much? How much? 60, 30, 70, 10, 25, 70, 40, mixed answers. But let me tell you, there is no hardcore rule for it. But let me tell you, content is just around 50%. If somebody takes away my content, nothing will happen. Nothing. I am never afraid. You know, some people are afraid that somebody will steal their content. You know, a lot of people feel that somebody will steal their content, so that is why they don't even put their content on YouTube. They don't put it because they feel that somebody will steal my content. I have given everything over YouTube. I have given all the content over YouTube. Right? A lot of people feel, right, that if I will teach on YouTube, right, then other creators will steal my content. My content is open. I have given all my knowledge of JavaScript over internet for free on YouTube. Where are other YouTubers? People can just take my content and create videos out of it. Right? I am not insecure. No one. Because I know people, I have my own personal brand and I have my own USP. My USP is into content, but there is much more bigger USP. That is me. That is my teaching. That is my confidence over that I can teach you. And that comes into those videos. That comes into the lectures that I teach. Have you ever gone to a class? Okay, why people don't study from college professors? Most of the students just think that, okay, why? Because when the teacher is teaching, right, they don't teach with confidence. It just feels that, okay, yaar, ye to padhai nahi payega. When we see the teacher, right, we feel that, no, he can't even teach us. Right? He's not, like, he can't teach us. Isn't it? Right? Happens, right? Does it happen to you? Give me a thumbs up if that happens to you. Right? Like, I feel that, okay, no, this person can't even teach. He does not have any knowledge of it. Happens, right? And when I think, right, when we think like that, we go to college, right? Our college professor also teaches us DSA, but we feel that, yaar, he can't teach us. He's not good. Isko kya hi aayega, right? And he's not good. Yaar, ye nahi padha payega mujhe. We feel that, right? We feel that. Why we feel that? Right? So, you know, content is not the only thing. Those teachers who are teaching on your classes, right, in your classroom, DSA, also have the same content. People on YouTube also have the same content. Teachers on NPTEL also have the same content. And there are so many places the content is approximately same. Whatever, see, the closures that I am teaching is the same closure since 25 years. JavaScript, you know, when JavaScript came, 1995, it has been over 26, 27 years of JavaScript. Has closures changed? Has closures changed? No. So content has always been the same. It is the way of presenting. It is the audience. It is the style is what matters. Okay. So that I want to say that everything is not about content. There are so much more things. Okay. I am just telling you that how I have created my personal brand, how I have created Namaste JavaScript as a brand. See, and then now how I have created Namaste React as a brand. I am going to tell you that. Okay. And I will give you my learnings and you can apply the same learnings in your as well. Okay. So, okay, what I was telling was one more thing. Okay. So, one more cool thing. So, you would have seen that, okay, I crack a lot of jokes in my Namaste JavaScript videos, right? Can you tell me one cool thing which you would have remembered from that Namaste JavaScript videos? What meme or some memes or some funny thing that you remember? Oh, there are so many things that you will remember. The last song, right? The music. Oh, a lot of people are writing time-tied JavaScript. Do you remember that line? Time-tied and JavaScript, wait for none. Do you remember that? Yes or no? Give me a thumbs up if you remember that line. Right? Do you remember that I repeat a lot? I repeat some statements I repeat a lot, right? Some statements I repeat a lot. Even I'm repeating right now. I'm repeating some things right now. Oh, some people are saying green tea one, right? Oh, some people are saying functions are heart of JavaScript. Oh, I took up interview of myself, right? See, you remember me? Okay, you would have watched thousands of YouTubers who are teaching JavaScript. Do you remember them? Do you remember those YouTubers? No, right? Oh, let's take an example from this Namaste React batch only. Do you remember parcel is what? Parcel is what?
Parcel is
Please.
so.
Do you think that I was just sitting it right? I'll just break a lot of myths for you, okay? Do you think that I was just teaching you parcel and suddenly this parcel is beast came to my mind and I made this and it just went viral? No. It was all planned.
Oh, it was all
It
planned.
was all planned. Now
Absolutely,
now people are
it
saying
was
that, oh my God,
planned.
Akshay, you are running a scam.
No.
Oh my friend.
You wanted to
इतना
make
बड़ा
it-
scam हो गया, मारो मुझे मारो.
It was all planned. It is all about personal branding.
But let me tell you, but whatever I did is secondary. But do you remember parcel now? Think about it once. Do you
ও
remember
এমন
parcel
পুরো
now?
পার্সেল করে দিয়েছি
You
আমরা
will
ভুলবো না।
now, in your whole life, remember parcel.
ফুল রাইট
Isn't it?
পার্সেল দিয়ে বেশি মনে থাকবে।
Because, will you remember Babel now? Will you
Babel
remember
was
Babel?
Babel.
You exactly know what Babel does, isn't it? Right?
Right.
Do you remember
Parcel,
use hook,
Parcel,
use effect hook now?
Babel.
Do you remember it?
Right.
Do you remember what that empty brackets do to use hook, use effect hook? Right? So, and you will watch a lot of YouTube videos of use effect and parcel and compiler and Babel and all this stuff. You won't remember.
Right, parcel.
My teaching style.
Babel is a
Everything that I teach is scripted. Everything, my dear friends, is scripted. Even if somebody else take my content away, they can't teach how I teach.
তারপরে
You have never thought like that.
ওই লাইনটা টাইম
Because
টাইম
it is
ওয়েট
not
ফর
your job to think that is.
টাইম টাইম এন্ড জাভাস্ক্রিপ্ট ওয়েট ফর না
You know, when I come to teach
এটা
you,
কিন্তু বিখ্যাত
okay.
statement।
Do you know that? Do you know that? Okay. Do you
Function
know that?
Kata?
Okay, I am
Art
also
of
I have taught
Jaws.
React before, right? Do you know that? Have I ever taught React before, or this is the first time I'm teaching React?
What is
Is this the first time, or I have taught before? First time or
At
taught
the end
before?
of the day,
at the end of the
Yes, I have taught before. I have taught React before. Okay, so do you think that I would have also taught use effect to them? I would have also taught parcel to them. I would have also taught so. But then when I come to your class, right? When I come to your class, don't you feel that I am teaching it as if I'm teaching it for the first time? Do you feel that? Do you feel that I am teaching you for the first time? Right? Why? Think about it. I put a lot of effort. Don't you? Achha, or let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you one more thing. Okay, so, okay, I'll tell you one more thing. People remember, do you remember that line, time, tide, and JavaScript? Time, tide, and JavaScript? Waits for none? You remember, right? Yes, you remember. Okay. So, do you think that, okay, when I was recording my videos, when I record my videos, do I do a rehearsal or not? Yes or no? Do I do a rehearsal or just I just come in front of camera and teach? Do I do a rehearsal or
রিহার্সাল
no?
করেও জিজ্ঞেস করছে
I do a rehearsal.
করে ভিডিও রেকর্ডের আগে
Don't you think? Okay, so now a lot of people are saying, oh my God, what is coming up now? Akshay, what are you saying? I won't watch your videos again the same way. I am telling you,
I
my
want to
dear
watch your
friends,
video
when I
now
come
then.
in front of the camera, I exactly know what to speak and when to speak, how to present myself
রেকর্ডিং করে আছে
every time. And even, and think about it. Okay, I'll just tell you one more thing. When I am recording videos, how many people are there in this room? When I am recording the videos, how many people are there in my studio? How many? How many people are there in my studio? 2, 3, 4, 10, 5, 100, 10, 100. Come on, 100, what 100? How many people are there in this recording space when I record Namaste JavaScript videos?
তুমি একটা
1,
ভিডিও হাতে দিলে
2, 5, 10.
ওই লোক হান দেখলো
Okay. Let me tell you, my dear friends,
কতজন লোক
it
থাকতো
is just me in this room. Just me, one me. 0 person apart from me. 0 person apart from me.
0%
Just
apart from
me and my camera.
মি এন্ড মাই ক্যামেরা
Just me and my camera. I can't show you my room like this, or I can't show you my studio. I'll someday I'll show it to you when I can't show you right now. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you. Okay. I don't do that setup room tour kind of stuff, right? So but I have my studio setup. It is just me. I'm telling you, take the lesson, not what's there in my room. Okay. My room is messy right now. I can't show you, and anyways, I can't just. This camera is on my laptop. Okay, so it's not my phone that I can move around.
ও মাই গড আবার এই যে লগইন করে গেল করে বল
Hello. Okay.
Now, some people would be thinking that, okay, oh my God, Akshay, In the first class, you just randomly opened Swiggy and you started using at your attention. Isn't it? Have you heard of it? That 5-10 seconds of the video initially should catch your attention. I do that always in my videos. Always in my videos. Right? So everything is scripted, even the jokes. Okay, I'll tell you how much it is scripted. You would have seen me repeating in my videos also, in my live classes also, right? You would have seen me repeating in my videos and in my live classes. I can choose not to repeat. Okay, leave about the live class. You would think that, okay, Akshay, you repeat in live class because you just repeat, because people did not understand. Okay. And let's talk about recording. If I would have repeated the same thing in recording, can't I edit it? I can edit it, right? Can't I edit it? Yes, I can edit it, isn't it? I can edit it. But if the video has a concept repeated, if a video has a concept repeated, I have done that intentionally. I intentionally repeat. In Namaste JavaScript and in Namaste React as well. Whenever I am repeating content in your classes, I am intentionally doing it, my dear friends. I am intentionally doing it.
হয় আমার বলছে নমস্তে রিঅ্যাক্টে যে এত রিপিট হতো লোকে কেনারা তো কথা বলতো
I am intentionally doing
বুঝতে পারছি না আমি রিপিট করছি
because
লোকে না বললেও আমি রিপিট করছি
I want some pieces of my content to stick in your head. I, as a teacher, know what you will remember in the class. If you are paying 100% attention in my classes, I know what will go into your head, how will you register it, what do you think about it, and will you remember it? It's like a black magic for you. That is my job as a teacher. I am not the teacher that just comes from the staff room, comes and teach to you whatever. I bring my slides and I just teach you whatever I wish to. No. When I am teaching, I am not the teacher. When I am teaching, I'm not the teacher. You'd say, Akshay, come on, yaar. Don't spoil it for me. But what am I? But what am I? If I am not the teacher, what am I? Yes, some people are writing it correctly. What am I? When I am not the teacher, what am I? What am I? Exactly. A lot of people are saying correctly. I am an actor. I am an actor. I am an artist. When I am on camera, I am an artist. A good artist is the one. Don't you think? Okay. So in your movies, right? Think about movies. So when you watch a movie, you get emotionally attached to those characters, isn't it? How many of you have watched Gangs of Wasseypur? Gangs of Wasseypur? There is a vibe, right? You just relate to a lot of people, and then suppose if somebody has been shot, right? You feel their pain. If somebody is a gangster, then you feel that gangster vibe. Are they gangster behind the camera? No. No. Exactly no. So just like actors do it, a good teacher, my dear friends, a good teacher is a good actor. A good teacher is a good actor. A good teacher is a good artist. A good teacher is a good artist. Okay. Okay. Now, some people would be thinking that, okay, oh my God, Akshay, in the first class, you just randomly opened Swiggy and you started using their APIs. Oh my God, Akshay. And you chose that name. Was that planned or not? Was that planned or not? Of course, my dear friends. Of course, my dear friends. I have got so many people in the live class. I have got so many people in the live class. Do you think I will just randomly come up and teach you anything? Do you think I will just come up and start teaching you anything which I wish to? No, I can't, and I don't want to. You won't see confidence in my face if I am coming unprepared. Have you ever went to your classroom and saw that the teacher is nervous while teaching? Right? Right? There is nervousness in the teacher's face. It is because he is not good in his content. A teacher who exactly knows what I have to teach is a good actor and teaches with the enthusiasm, and he has confidence. Do you feel that I teach with confidence when I teach Namaste JavaScript, Namaste React to you in the live classes?
Yes.
Do you feel I am confident? Do you feel confidence in me that Akshay can teach us? Right? Akshay can teach us. That is why I've come to this class. Right? I prepare. I do a lot of hard work to earn that confidence. You get that confidence because I know that my content is great, my script is great, and I will teach these people. I exactly know what to repeat, when to repeat, what example to give, how to portray, how to catch your attention, how to bring in those surprise elements to you. Every small damn thing. It's not that everything is scripted, like 100% of it, but most of it is scripted. How do you do it? Kavita asked a lot of great questions. How do you do it, Akshay? How do you do it? How do I do it? How do you do it? Can you tell me? Yes. How do I do it? Because I am very, I plan everything good, right away. And I do it because I am a good artist. I am a good actor. I have improved my teaching style over the time. I exactly know what will hit you when. What should I repeat? What will be tough for you to understand? I keep repeating it. Even the worst student of my batch remembers some things from my class. For sure. Even the least interested student will learn something out of my class. I'm very confident about it. Right? How do I plan? Because I'm telling you, right? I plan my content very good. I then prepare a script, and then I exactly know what's going to go ahead in my head, and I come and perform it. So when I am in front of the camera, right? It is exactly like I am on the stage. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? Give me a thumbs up. When I am in front of my camera, I exactly know what brand I carry. Why do I wear a uniform, right? Right now I'm not wearing it, but you would have seen, okay, in Namaste JavaScript, I started wearing orange kurta, right? I used to wear that black hoodie, right? Because it was cold, so kurta was not doing enough, so I wore that hoodie, right? I started wearing that hoodie. But in Namaste React also, I was wearing that white hoodie, right? So basically, I try to keep my dress also consistent. It is because when you get that attire, when you come in front of the camera, I am very confident. It is exactly, I actually realize myself that I am on the stage right now. Right now, I feel I am on the stage. And there are so many students sitting and I'm teaching it. That's in my head. I have trained my subconscious like that. I have trained my subconscious like that. Right? I have trained my subconscious like that. Now, what's in it for you to learn? What's in it for you to learn? Now, I'm just talking about myself. But what can you learn from this? Tell me, what did you learn from this? Tell me, what did you learn from this? First thing is, you have to be unique. Right? You have to be unique. Some things should be unique. You have to be very, very much, you don't have to fake things up. Suppose a lot of people say that, okay, Akshay, bring in Namaste Angular. Will I release Namaste Angular anytime soon? Will I release Namaste Angular anytime soon? No, I won't do it. Why I won't do it? Because I am myself not good at Angular, yeah. I am myself not good at Angular. Just like how I teach you React, I can't teach Angular at this present time. I will need a lot of time to teach best at Angular. See, suppose if I have to release Angular, right? How will I do it? I will lock myself into a room. I will study everything about Angular. I will practice a lot about Angular. I will prepare solid, best content of Angular over the internet, right? Then I will prepare a script out of it. Then I will teach you Namaste Angular. It takes a lot of effort. That is the reason I don't teach Namaste Angular. I came up with React because I was confident. Just a minute, right? I mean, you started giving me suggestions, Akshay, Node.js. Yes, Node.js I can teach you because I've worked a lot upon Node.js. I can teach you Node.js, I can teach you DS, I can teach you web browser, JavaScript. So many things I can teach you because I have learned it. Right? We will see. Don't worry. What next is coming up is not the concern, right? I'm not asking you that. Okay, come on. This session is about personal branding. Let's talk about personal branding today. Okay? This is some other day. We will talk that what should I bring up next. Don't worry.
Node.js
I actually, when I am teaching to you, I feel it's in my head that I'm on the stage. Okay, you have to be unique. You have to be honest with what you teach or what you present. A lot of people, though, okay, personal brand is built intentionally or unintentionally. It is built. It is built intentionally or unintentionally. It is all an intentional effort. But remember, while you are intentionally creating your brand, don't fake things. It's very contradictory statement that I'm intentionally doing something, but you don't have to fake.
ভালো হয় না এটাই
You don't
অ্যাঙ্গুলার
have to fake.
চাপ গেল
Suppose if I can't create a brand out of Angular because I'm not a good Angular developer, so I can't. I have seen a lot of YouTubers who have courses upon PHP, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, React, Vue, React Native, and every new tech comes up, they create a course out of it. I can't do that. I don't know. Either they are not diving deep into it, right? How? It's not possible, right? It is possible. I don't know, but I can't do that. Right? I am very honest. When I come to teach, I'm very confident about the content that I'm going to teach. And when I'm creating my personal brand, I do that intentionally. But I'm very honest with myself. I'm very honest with myself. I don't write on LinkedIn unless I actually believe in it. That is why my content reach a lot. A lot of people ask me, Akshay, your LinkedIn posts reach a lot. How? Why? Because I'm very honest with my content. Very honest. I'm very honest with my content. And I create my credibility, my image on top of that honesty. I started with JavaScript because I was honest with the content. I was honest with that how I will teach. I tomorrow you won't see me teaching you data science ever in my life because that's something which I don't like. I wouldn't be honest if I teach you data science. No, I will not be honest if I start teaching you data science. Okay, so you have to be honest, right? When you're building your personal brand. Okay, so I'm talking about myself, right? I'm talking about myself because this session is about what you can learn from my journey of personal branding. If you feel that I was a personal brand created unintentionally overnight, no. I have done a lot of conscious efforts to build my personal brand. You know me for JavaScript because I wanted you to know me for JavaScript. I'm repeating it once again. You know me for React because I wanted you to know me for React. Right? It is also upon the image that you create now. Okay. I thought you will also. I don't know. So there will be another session about LinkedIn and that stuff. Today I'm just talking about in general about what is a personal brand, how you can think about creating your personal brand. Okay. This is the topic. Don't worry about it. Right? So, okay, don't ask me questions. Ask me question about what I'm speaking. Okay. If you want to ask any questions, ask about what I'm speaking. Don't ask me random questions. Now, let me tell you one more important thing. First of all, you have to find out ways to be unique because today everybody is a personal brand. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. You already are a personal brand. You already are a personal brand. Everybody is a personal brand in themselves. Now, the important thing is, okay, if I take an example of you, right? How would people know? What do people know you for? What do people know you for? What are the 3 hashtags which are associated with you? What are 3 hashtags which is associated with you? Write it down for yourself. I just want to see. I want to see like how are hashtag. Just a lot of people are writing developer, right? Developer, right? Developer, blogger, right? Developer, blogger. Cool. And then you would be like, I work for a company, right? Some company names are there. A lot of company names are there. Coder, programmer, right? What I'm trying to say that these are very generic hashtags, right? Like a developer, like a coder, right? So if you want to build your personal brand, first of all, and I have seen a lot of mistake that people do is, suppose they want to create their personal brand. They feel, how many times you would have thought that, okay, everybody who wants to create a personal brand over LinkedIn. Okay, let's not talk about platform. See, personal branding is not about platform. It's very different. Personal branding and a platform is different. Okay, personal branding in general I'm talking about. You can be on LinkedIn, it can be on YouTube, it can be on any social media, or it can be the brand that you carry in front of public. It is also your personal brand. So when you have to create a personal brand, first of all, you should know what personal brand you want to give to the audience. It's an intentional effort. Right? Does that make sense? Okay, today's whatever I'm speaking, is it making sense to you? Is it helpful for you? Give me a thumbs up if it is helpful for you. Yes, right? See, I want to see, I'm just opening up your head that, see, it doesn't happen randomly. A lot of advice which I see is wrong over the internet. A lot of advice. Okay, how many of you think that, okay, I'll tell you, if you want to create a personal brand, how many posts should you write on LinkedIn in a week? How many posts should you write on LinkedIn in a week? 7, 1 or 2, 7, 6, nothing. 2, 3, 20, 10, every day 2, 3 times a week, 5, 10, 7, 1. I'll tell you. The biggest mistake or the biggest, people say, okay, how many times have you seen that, okay, people talk about, okay, if you want to build a personal brand on LinkedIn, write posts every day, write a lot of frequent posts. Have you heard of it? Yes or no? Have you heard of that advice? That write a lot of posts, every day write a post. Right? That even if you create a personal brand over YouTube, create a video every week. Have you heard of it? Create a video every week. Yes? Right? You know what that strategy of personal branding is? You know what that strategy of personal branding is? If you just keep writing one post every day, you know what personal brand you will build? When you write posts every day, it is like you are expecting one of those posts to go viral. And you accidentally become a personal brand. Most of the people give you advices that write your post every day. Why? Because one of the posts will work, right? It is the game of probability. See, everything is a game of probability. If you give 2 interviews, how much is the probability that you will crack? Okay, suppose if you give 1 interview, what is the probability that you will get the job? 50%. Okay, 50% chances, right? 50% odds, 0.5 probability. If you give 2 interviews, what is the probability of getting the job? It will be less than 50 or more than 50, tell me. It will be less than 50 or more than 50. If you give 2 interviews, it will be more than 50, right? Right? Suppose if you give 10 interviews, what is the chances you will get the job? What is the chances you will get the job? Will it be more than 70 or not? See, every interview is a pass, fail, pass, fail. So if you just keep going 10 interviews, there are high chances that you, suppose if you give 20 interviews, what is the chances that you will get the job? Right? Suppose if you, I'm telling you, right, the probability keeps increasing as in when you add on your opportunities. Suppose if you give, suppose if you give 100 interviews, what is the chances you will get the job? If you give 100 interviews. Like, I'm just telling you that, there are still chances that you might not get the job, right? Failing in 100 interviews is also, you should get your name listed in Limca Book of World Records then, right? But I'm just telling is even the worst candidate will get, if you're saying that, no, I won't get a job still, then like, I don't know what to do about you. But what I'm telling you is that everything is a game of, people who say that I'm not getting a job, I'm not doing it. Give 100 interviews. It is not possible that you fail 100 interviews. Yeah, even if you fail 100 interviews, you will, if you keep failing, right? If you keep failing, you will fail at failing. You will fail at failing also. If you keep failing, you will fail at failing also. Okay, so what I'm saying is everything is a game of probability. So when people say that, keep writing LinkedIn posts, some of them will get viral, right? How many chances that if you write 100 LinkedIn posts, one of those posts will at least be a viral hit, right? One of those posts will be a viral hit, right? If you make 100 YouTube videos, one of them will be a viral hit. But let me tell you, my dear friends, I don't work in that philosophy. I don't believe in that philosophy. I don't follow their advices. See, I'm just giving you a piece of advice. If you want to take it, take. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. But let me tell you my strategy. I try to only produce high quality content. And I try to produce content very consciously, because every post that you write, every piece of video that I bring in, every piece of audio that comes out, every content over the social media defines me, defines my personal brand that I'm putting out to the audience. I am very conscious about it. Very conscious about it. You will never see me, today the budget came in, right? I'm not posting about budget. I have a lot of thoughts in my head. I don't use social media for my entertainment. No. I can go right in, brag about budget, or I can just curse the budget. I can do random shit. Right? I don't do that. I genuinely don't do that. Why I don't do that? I can write about budget today. I can write about layoffs. Do I write about layoffs? Have you ever seen I have written any content about layoff? There was a whole layoff struggle there. No, I don't. Have you ever seen me writing any hate content? It has been 6-7 years I'm writing posts. Have you ever seen me writing anything? I don't. There are so many controversies: DSA vs CP, CP vs Dev, and then front end vs Angular, React vs Angular, Angular vs Vue, Node.js and what, Dino. Have you ever seen me writing about it? No, I don't. Have you ever seen me writing about AI, ML, data science? No. Why? What do I write about them? I stick my content, to, on LinkedIn, you will only find me writing about either software engineer, or about interviews, about JavaScript, about React, about jobs, about interview preparation tips, about some advices. Why do I write? Have you seen those one-liners that I post sometimes? Have you seen those one-liners? Right? Have you seen those one-liners? I write them. See, there's a mix of posts that you have to write, or even on YouTube, anywhere that you're creating a brand, you portray yourself as a picture, right? So I first of all want to create a vibe. So from my content, you will never get a negative vibe. Never. I never write about layoff. I don't. You know what I can do? I can say that, the market is very bad, the layoffs are coming. Buy my React course. Have you ever seen me marketing like that? That gives you the maximum amount of reach. I don't do that. I never do that. I don't do that. Have you ever seen me saying that Angular is bad, data science is bad, ML AI is bad, come study web development and React? Have you ever in my life said that? Tell me honestly. Have you ever said that? No. That is, I don't want to do that. Have you ever seen me saying that DSA is bad, never do DSA? No, I don't do that. Because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. If you see, there are 2-3 ways I can just market myself. There are 2-3 ways I can market myself. I can say that, DS, ML, AI is bad, Web3 is bad, this is bad, React, Angular is bad, study React. No, I don't say that. I don't want to say that, because I don't say negative to even the things that I feel negative about. There are so many things, there are so many texts, there are so many things I'm negative about. I don't even say negative about them. No. Because I want to have a positive vibe from each and every piece of content that I carry. Even the tone I use, the words I use, I don't scare the shit out of people who is reading something out of my post. Okay, so I always want to create a positive image. Okay, so even if and I don't put very rigid opinions over social media. There are a lot of, see, why I'm telling you all that, because tomorrow you want to take a conscious effort that, see, these things you won't realize and you will put in. I'm telling you, there are so many people I see doing that every day. Every day I see a lot of people doing this. I am always conscious about what thing I'm putting it. Okay, there are a lot of posts I write, there are a lot of hate comments. Have you ever seen me replying hatefully to someone? There are people who write bad about me, they hate me, exactly. Have you ever seen me writing hate for it? Even when I launched Namaste React, there were a lot of hateful comments, hateful posts that were put up. Hateful posts, which really, I was very angry. I got, I was not affected much. Now I don't get affected much with hateful posts, but sometimes it happens right in your head. I could have just ranted it up. Right? I would have ranted. There was, I don't know, when I was doing Namaste React's promotion, so there was some guy who said that, oh my God, you're charging so much for your course. Right? Actually, you are charging so much for your course. Why React? Anybody can learn for free and this and that. I felt bad, right? That, I mean, okay, these people don't even know what I'm going to teach, how I'm going to teach, what does a React course will include, how many my classes, but still they're just talking something about it which they don't even know. And I could have just went to his post and in the comment I could have ranted about the person that why are you saying this? This is my course. I can price it for whatever I can, right? It's my job. Who has to purchase will purchase. Who does not have to purchase will not purchase, right? It's my job. It's my product. I am teaching it, right? So who are you to say what I should charge? They are none to say, right? They are meant to say, okay, it is their opinion, they put it out, okay. But I could have written so many things. I don't, you will never see me writing that. Why? Because I don't want to get into controversies. You will never see me getting into controversies. Let people write hateful about me. I don't even want to respond to them. Or if I see every comment, every post that I write, every post that I like, I don't even hit a like button to any hateful post or comments. No, I avoid 99.99% of the times. Okay, so it's okay for people to say whatever they wish to. It's their opinion. And in fact, I generally, every comment, every post that you'll see creates a positive vibe about me. You will never see Akshay Saini associated with a negative comment or a negative post. And even if done sometimes, would be intentional. I'm very conscious if I'm writing negative also. So I don't put in. So always, if you are building, see, whatever advice I'm giving you, let me give you a disclaimer. It is up to you want to use it or not. Okay, whatever advice I'm giving you, it is up to you want to use it or not. But please be positive with everything you write. Don't use negative words. Use positive words. Please. Okay. Now, okay, I will take 15-20 more minutes, right? If somebody wants to stay, can stay. Otherwise, okay. Now, think when you are creating your personal brand, think of the audience who is reading it up, right? Today we are creating a personal brand over digital media. So how you can create a personal brand is by posting something, by sharing something, by portraying something, by the language, the words that you use. Okay, I'll tell you, there are so many teachers out there on YouTube, right? There are so many teachers out there on YouTube. You know them as the vibe which is created is like Bhaiya Didi friend, right? Do you see me as Bhaiya Didi? No. A lot of people don't see me as Bhaiya Didi. Why? Yes, you don't see me as Bhaiya Didi. Do you see me as Bhaiya Didi? What type of vibe do you get as a teacher? Right? Why? It is my conscious effort. I don't want people to know me as Bhaiya Didi. It is me. I can also go and say Akshay Bhaiya and I am your Akshay Bhaiya. Batao mujhe out hai. Tell me, my friend. I don't do that. I don't do. I don't want to create that vibe. It is my conscious choice. I could have done that, right? It's easy for me, right? It's easy for me because I have control over what content do I put, right? So now don't take names. People who are doing that has their own ways and they are doing really good. It's a good strategy. Having a Bhaiya Didi vibe gets a lot of attention and gets a lot of potential. But I personally chose myself to not go in that path. I don't want to create that image in front of you. I want to be a... Now, what image do I want to create? What image do I want to create then? What image do I want to create? What image do I want to create? Let me drink some water. I want to create an image of a serious teacher. Not even a serious. I joke sometimes, but when I'm teaching, I'm very serious. Don't you think? I'm very professional. I want to be a professional teacher. Isn't it? I can also say, "Aur bhaiyo, kya kar rahe ho? Aur bhaiya, aur kya chal raha hai? Aur sab badhiya? Hey, aur sabne khana khaya, nahi khaya?" I don't do that intentionally. It's not that I can't do it. I can't do it. I just don't do it. Every small thing is your personal brand. How you carry yourself. Right from the clothes you wear, the accent you speak, the tone which you have, the pace, the momentum, the energy that you carry, everything is building your brand. Isn't it? So, you do not know me. It's my personal choice. It's my conscious, intentional choice to be not like that. There are people who are doing that, and I just don't want to go into that path, right? It's just my choice. It's okay. People are doing that. They're doing good. I am not saying that is bad. You can choose to be somebody's Bhaiya Didi. That gives you a lot of emotional connection. Okay, but I don't want you to create an emotional connection with me as a person. I want you to create an emotional connection with my teaching style. There is a difference. Okay? Do you understand this? I don't want you to create an emotional connection with me as Akshay Saini. No. Don't create an emotional connection with me as Akshay Saini. Create an emotional connection with the teaching style. Got you? Right? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Right? It's a different game altogether. Because see, if I start Bhaiya Didi, then you would know me for Bhaiya Didi, right? I'm not that, right? I don't want you to associate with me, Akshay Saini. I want you to associate with my content, with my teaching style, with my way of presenting. I am just a facilitator. I am just a messenger. I am not the message. So message is the React. You are the audience. I am just the messenger between it. And I am a good messenger. Okay? I have created that image in front of you. Now you would say, Akshay, yeah, that's why, everybody's video that you will see is a different, it's a different vibe or the brand that somebody carries, and that's a personal choice that I have created. Some people who are a personal brand now, their brand image was created randomly, unconsciously, because they were not conscious about these things. I am very conscious about it. Vibe is created. So what I want to say is personal brand is created. Every small thing matters. Why I'm talking about me and tech and content and teaching and all that stuff, because you can relate to it a lot, and you would also want to create your personal brand in tech somewhere, right? These small things happen. Today in this class, even if there are so many people watching me today, even if one person gets benefited from it, my job is done. This session I would have done with my session. now what I'm telling you, these things will stay in your head. I'm telling you, next post that you'll write, you'll create a YouTube video. There are so many YouTubers who are watching in my batch. Every teacher that who is watching, there are so many teachers who come to my batch to learn how I teach.
That's
I'm
good.
telling you honestly, there are teachers who come to my class and see how I'm teaching. So I am telling you, every small thing that I do makes a difference.
Very good.
Okay, I'll tell you one more amazing thing, okay? Should I tell you one more amazing thing about Namaste JavaScript? I'm spoiling things up for you. Okay, I'm spoiling things up for you. Now next time you won't see the videos like, now you will see, oh, Akshay would have cracked this joke before also. Oh, this is planned scripted. Oh, oh my God. Let me tell you one more thing, okay? I'll tell you, okay? One more thing is, and the fun part is, I did not have a script for this session. I exactly knew what I want to tell, but I did not have a script for this session. Yes. I had few points in my mind, but not the whole full script. Okay, that is why this is not going, because I want, why I did not prepare a script. Somebody is asking why you did not prepare a script. Why did you not prepare a script for this session? Why? Because I wanted to keep this unscripted. That is why I am able to share random things which is coming to my head. Right? I wanted to have my raw opinions in front of you. Otherwise, I would have not said a lot of things which I have already said in this video. Okay. So, yeah, you won't feel the difference. Sanskrit is saying I can't feel the difference. You won't. I'm telling you, right? It comes over practice. I have been doing this, right? I have been doing this, so don't take that it is just created in one day. No, I have been doing this, so I know. When you do it even more, then I can come over stage and I can speak now because I have done it over time. It is just the matter of time. That's what I'm saying. You can give up. I was very afraid. I had a stage fear. Do you have a stage fear? Do you have a stage fear? Yes or no?
You should have it. After that,
Some people are saying no, but most of the time, yes. Okay, a lot. Be honest. That's okay. So, stage fear, again, it is the game of probability. You can't mess up all your stage performances, isn't it? Right? You can't mess up all your stage performances. So keep doing it. You have to let yourself out. Now I can speak confidently in front of you, impromptu, without a script, without anything, because I have things in my head. It's the practice. It's the practice that helps a lot. Yeah, I was talking about Namaste JavaScript. Thank you for reminding me. Some people said that, okay, oh, Akshay, you were talking about Namaste JavaScript. But what I was talking about Namaste JavaScript was, I myself forgot. See, this is the problem. Fun fact about Namaste JavaScript I was telling you. Just wait for, let me think about it, what I was telling. Okay, it will come again, right, into my head, no issues. Yeah, the meme part. So meme part is also scripted. The quotes are scripted. The things I show you as a surprise is a script. See, you have seen Magician, right? So Magician knows their trick, but every time the magician performs that trick, it feels like a surprise for you, right? So he is an artist. That's how good content is built. Any creator who is watching this episode right now, right? Learn from it. Every piece that you put your heart and soul into it. I have put my heart and soul into Namaste JavaScript, and it has come out to be good. Right? So Namaste JavaScript, I'll tell you. When I will remember, I forgot what I was telling. Right? Yeah, I'll tell you. Right? I forgot. It will come to my head again. I know. Okay. So when I'm writing on LinkedIn, right? Again, when I'm writing on LinkedIn, I always stick to topics like interviews. I like to stick upon jobs. I like to stick upon hiring. I talk about software engineering, JavaScript, React. That's all. Otherwise, if I talk about something else, that's very intentional. Sometimes B part. Oh, okay. In Namaste JavaScript, there was a B part, right? That was not scripted, yeah. Come on. There are some things which are not scripted. Okay. Come on, yeah. Come on. There are not 100% of things are scripted. Come on. How will I come on? How will I even think that let me get a B into it? No. That was not scripted. Vasant Kupan was not scripted. I did not pay somebody. Why would I pay somebody to write negative about my content? Come on, yeah. Why would I pay someone to write negative about Namaste React? Come on. Why? Right? No. Yes, but that reply was awesome. Okay. See, now you understand, right? Why did I reply that? I could have just ranted in front of that post, right? I could have ranted it. I did not do it. Okay, some people are saying, what is your motivation? Okay, motivation. Okay, motivation. Okay. Let me talk about motivation today. Right? What are my? Do you watch motivational videos? Do you watch motivational videos? Yes or no? Yes or no? Sometimes. Yes. Not now. Yes, no. Oh, yes. Namaste JavaScript is your motivation. Oh my God. Yes, no. Okay. Suppose if a guy is highly motivated. Suppose think about if I get highly motivated about something, I can do it. Do you believe in it? If I get highly motivated about something, I can do it. If I'm highly motivated, highly enthusiastic, highly energetic about something, I can do it. Tell me, if I'm highly motivated, highly enthusiastic, highly amazed, can I do it? Everybody is saying yes, no, yes, no. Let me tell you, my dear friends, motivation is a myth. If I am highly motivated, highly enthusiastic about flying an aircraft, can I fly it? Can I fly it? No.
You have to be skilled.
Dear friends, stop seeking motivation. Today, everybody is like, I want to get motivated. No, motivation is a myth. Motivation is a false image that you create in your head. Once in a while, it is fine. Don't use motivation as a, see, there is a chemical reaction, okay? As I understand what is the role of motivation. There is a chemical reaction. There is a catalyst, right? Catalyst doesn't get involved into the reaction, but it accelerates it, isn't it? It just accelerates it, isn't it? So use motivation as a catalyst to enhance it. Motivation cannot be part of your reaction, chemical reaction. No, use it as a catalyst to boost yourself up. Yes. So some people just rely on motivation. They watch 10 hours of motivation content, then come and watch my videos. No, or any videos, then they sit down and study.
Motivation video দেখে তারপর react করে class করতে।
Don't seek motivation for everything. Okay, so this is not a motivational session, and I'm not here to talk about motivation also, right? But what I'm telling you is that, right? Be conscious about everything you put down over social media. Be conscious about it. When you are doing it now, okay. Before going out, okay, before leaving this session, let me give you one more tip. Okay, let me give you one more tip. Okay, so give your heart and soul into whatever you do. Give your heart and soul into whatever you do. Right? It's not an AMA session. Some people are asking, are you spiritual or not? See, you don't know whether I'm spiritual or not is because I have not put that thing out. I have not put that thing out. I have not put that thing out. It is my conscious choice of not putting that thing out. Have you ever seen me doing a vlog? No. Because I don't want to put that out. If you might see me making vlogs, right? You might see me making vlogs. But that would be my conscious choice. It won't be like I start creating vlogs. No, I'm very conscious about what I put in. Okay, so this is what I want to tell. See, learnings from today's session is what? Let's repeat once again. Personal brands are not built accidentally. Personal brand is a conscious choice, conscious and intentional efforts to create your personal brand. It's not randomly. You have to build your personal brand. You earn that personal branding. You have to create it. It's not unintentional. It's not random. Now, when you are building your personal brand, most of the, 90% of the influencer or personal brands that you see are kind of like, were not conscious when they were building their personal brand. When you are building your personal brand, be conscious about what you are putting out. First thing about building your personal brand is to know what personal brand do you build. And then you have to put in efforts every day to build your personal brand. You have to put in efforts every day to build your personal brand. Even today, I send connection requests to people on LinkedIn where I have so large amount of followers that I don't even remember how much it is. I don't open LinkedIn much. Okay, so I still go and send connection requests to people. I use LinkedIn as a good platform. It's a conscious choice. I am very conscious about what I am putting out. I am very honest. I put my heart and soul into all my content that I prepare. You would have seen Namaste JavaScript, right? I have put in my heart and soul into it, building it. I have portrayed myself as I remembered what I was telling about Namaste JavaScript. I remembered it. Thank you so much. I was waiting for it to come into my head. Okay. So, Namaste JavaScript, right? One small thing that I have put into Namaste JavaScript. A teacher's job is to inject. I have injected some things in your head okay, I have put in things intentionally in your head. Hello, are you able to see me, hear me and see me? Are you able to see me and hear me? Okay, all okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So what I'm telling is, when I was building Namaste JavaScript, right, I wanted to portray myself as, how many types of teachers are there? How many types of teachers are there? Now some people say, Akshay, you have brainwashed us that JavaScript is beautiful, right? Some people, okay, okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so I have it's like, okay, so I'll tell you one more thing. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. So basically, when I was building Namaste JavaScript, right? So there are so many types of teachers. Some teachers teach you in a way that, okay, oh my dear friends, let's learn this. Come on, you all come over here in my class. All of you students come over here and learn this, and I am teaching you this. No. Okay. What I have done is I have consciously injected. I wanted, when I was in Namaste JavaScript, I wanted to be, my teaching style. What is my teaching style? Can you guess what is my teaching style? What is my teaching style? What is my teaching style? Yep. Energetic, freestyle, repetition, attractive, active, interactive. That is fine. But if I have to give one more thing, you would have not noticed this, or you would have noticed it, but now you will realize it that I do intentionally, is my teaching style is authoritative. My teaching style is authoritative. Isn't it? Authoritative. Right? So basically, I teach with authority. Isn't it? Have you noticed it? I teach with authority. Right? There is some sense of authority when I speak. That is why, and my scripting is like that. My scripting is like that. Why? See, do you remember I said, I will make you fall in love with JavaScript. Now think about it. When I was starting Namaste JavaScript, I did not even know that it will become popular. Okay, I did not even know. And think about me recording a video, JavaScript video, and I am talking to my camera and saying, I will make you fall in love with JavaScript. It's so much authority. I don't even know whether it will work or not. Right? Whether it will work or not. Think about my state when I was creating Namaste JavaScript. I said, I will make you fall in love with JavaScript. I was very authoritative. I will make you fall in love with JavaScript. I was very confident about it. That confident I have injected in you. That is why you believe in me today, right? Because I am honest that I will make you fall in love with JavaScript, and I have put out that in front of you. That's authoritative style of teaching. I have, I never, okay, in Namaste JavaScript, how many times I have said that, okay, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Akshay Saini, and today I am going to talk about closures. Hello guys, I am Akshay Saini, and today I am going to talk about closures. Not a single time. How many times I have spoken my name Akshay Saini in Namaste JavaScript? How many times I have spoken my name Namaste JavaScript in Namaste JavaScript? Not even a single time. Not even a single time. Does that mean you don't know me? No. How many times in all my YouTube videos I have ever created, I have used my company tag, whether it is Uber or Paytm or anything. I have used that, I am Akshay, I am a SD2 at Uber or a senior software engineer at Uber. Ever. No. Zero times. I don't want you to know me because of my company. And it's not a harm. See, there are so many people who do that, right? That I am a SD2 at this. That gets you the credibility, isn't it? That gets you the credibility, right? I am this at this. I am this at this. I am this. They start the video by taking their name, and then they are just. See, I have not done this, right? I have not said I am something. I am into a company or something. A lot of people don't even know what I do in my daily life, isn't it? People don't know that what all things I do. Okay, how many people of you know that I also consult startups? A lot of people, you won't know it. You won't know it. Because I have not even ever told right, anyone about it. I have not told about it. So, and why I did not take my name in any of the videos of Namaste JavaScript? I don't. It comes back to the same place. How I wanted my personal brand to be portrayed. I wanted you to know Namaste JavaScript by my teaching style. I don't want you to fall in love with me. No. You fall in love with JavaScript. You fall in love with JavaScript. You remember Namaste JavaScript. Don't remember me. I just fascinated. I don't want you. Don't remember me.
কেন বলি না বলি না আউট ক্রেডিবিলিটি পেতাম রাইট
I'm telling you my friends,
what engineer is that weightage. I don't want you to make fall in love with me.
So
because
what I wanted to say is that, see, whenever you are putting out your brand, be conscious about what you should be known for. First thing, be unique. Write this down. Write these notes down. Okay? Somebody take notes of it and share it across. Right? I don't feel like typing it now. Okay, take these things down. Okay, share it in the Discord. Right? First thing, first lesson which you can take is personal brand is a conscious and intentional effort. It's not accidental. Those who build it accidental, it's a different game altogether. That's very random. That's not a good way to build a person. Personal brand is built strategically. There is a strategy. It's an art. Now, you have to be unique. You have to be honest with your content. You have, even before people know you, you should know what people should know you for. Okay, what did I say? Just a minute. Okay, listen to it very carefully. Even before people know you, you should know what people should know you for. Does that make sense? It's a complicated statement. Even before people know you, right? You should know that what people should know you for. See, even before people knew Akshay Saini, I was aware that what I want people to know me for. Okay, now somebody is asking me a very good question which is related to this concept, like related to this session. How did you come up with the name Namaste? Okay, now people think that, most people think that, Akshay would have randomly got one day a name Namaste and he started doing it, right? A lot of people think about it like that. Lot of people. It was all planned. It was a conscious effort. Before Namaste JavaScript, I also had 4 or 5 names which I wanted to give to my series. I don't want to tell you those names. I won't tell you, right? Otherwise it will spoil everything, right? No, I won't tell you. But Namaste JavaScript was very conscious effort. The name was very conscious. So I wanted to create a name which is very much, I wanted to create a series which was very much, I knew that all my audience, 90% of my audience lies inside India. I wanted to teach Indians. I knew that, okay, even foreigners watch Indian YouTubers. I wanted to have an Indian touch in it. That is why I chose the name Namaste JavaScript. Namaste's meaning is hello. So it was making a lot of sense. There were few more reasons because it was COVID time and the whole world was doing Namaste. There was a whole event of Namaste Trump which happened recently. So a lot of people already knew Namaste and I saw that as an opportunity which I write it onto. Does that make sense now? I wanted to have an Indian name and I saw an opportunity. I ride on it. That's what an entrepreneurial mindset is. Who is an entrepreneur? You can be an entrepreneur. You can be an entrepreneur. This is what is entrepreneurship. I saw an opportunity, I wanted to use it. Everybody was doing namaste, 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 even the world. And to my surprise, even the people outside India started learning them. They remember namaste JavaScript now. Why? Because that namaste Trump and everything was going on. I am an entrepreneur by heart. I want to create opportunities out of nothing. I ride onto it. I try to. Not always it works, but it was a conscious effort that I took namaste. I wanted to create Indian wine. That was the first thing. I chose namaste JavaScript, the name. The third thing was what I will wear. I chose orange kurta. Have you ever thought, okay, think about it before namaste JavaScript was popular. Can you think that, okay, somebody with an orange kurta teaching you React with long hairs? It would be very random, right? Like you would feel that, okay, nobody will learn. Suppose if I go with that look and tell that I'm a teacher, will you feel that, okay, I'm a teacher? No, it's not. It's not a teacher's look. I created it specifically for it. I created it. I wanted to have some kind of a vibe, Indian vibe out of it. So I just went ahead and tried to create it. Once you started knowing me for that, then I started wearing random things also. Now once you have built a brand, right? Now I wear anything, right? Anything. It's okay. Long hair was planned. Yes, long hairs were planned. It was COVID time. I had long hairs. I had that kurta. I was looking like an Indian monk or Indian Baba or something, right? So it's like, so I don't know. So I really wanted to do that, right? Okay, has anybody seen my interview video where I played the interviewer and the interviewee? You know how much time it takes? It takes a lot of energy, effort, content, everything takes a lot of time to prepare such videos. So when you are teaching, right? A good teacher is a good actor, a good artist. A good teacher is an artist. Teaching is an art. It's not a skill. It is a skill. It can be learned. But exceptional teacher that you remember have always been artists. Exceptional teacher, which people remember. I want to be an exceptional teacher. People love my teaching. This is what I want. Take a name of, okay, you would be, the teacher, you have, everybody of us over here in this call would have seen like numerous teachers in our life, right? There would have been so many teachers for us. I think 20, 30 teachers we would have seen in our life, right? Not, I think more than that. Oh, every year in our school we used to have new teachers, right? So more than that, even more than that, right? But how many of you remember how many, right? How many of the teachers you love? Very few, right? Couples, you can count on fingers, isn't it? Less than 10 or not? Yes or no? Less than 10 or more than 10? Few of them, only few. So those exceptional teachers which you remember, those exceptional teachers that you remember are not teachers. Who are they? They are artists. They are great artists. Teaching, pure teaching, class exceptional teaching is an art that needs practice. When I am telling you, I am increasing my volume and I am decreasing my volume. I am increasing the pace. I can increase the pace of my speaking. I can speak it monotonously, which you won't like. If I start to speak like this every day, and if I can speak it like this and I keep speaking like this, you would just leave this call and go. I won't do that. Do you know? Every small thing makes a great teacher, a great artist. The pauses I take creates an impact. There is a surprise element associated. So what I'm telling you is that you are an artist after a level. You are not getting bored because I am not letting you bored. A lot of teachers, right, that traditional teachers, they will say, students don't want to learn. They are not interested. It's not my job, right? If students don't want to learn, they won't learn. Is it the case? Is it the mistake of students? Is it the mistake of students? No. It is, I can just teach you, right? But the real teacher, it's the teacher's job to create. When I teach, I make sure that I am giving my 120% to grab your attention, to be energetic. It has been 2.5 hours since I'm speaking. Do you see my energy dropping in? Do you see my energy dropping in? Do you see that energy coming in? I'm in front of the camera right now. That's all. Nobody is there in this room. You won't see it. I am fully energetic. I am here to teach you. I am sitting straight. My body posture is straight. I'm open. I'm very authoritative while I'm speaking. I know what am I doing. When I'm teaching you, it is exactly like I'm on a stage right now. It's 11:30 p.m. in the night. I have been, I went out in the afternoon. I was doing a lot of stuff. I had meetings. I should be low on energy, right? No, I'm on the stage right now. I feel it. So what I'm saying is every small thing carries a personal brand. I wanted to be a professional teacher. I don't want that people should know me for random things. I was conscious about that people should know me for JavaScript. People should know me for React. And people should not know my personal opinions over other things. That is why I don't talk about other things. I am always positive. Is this session being helpful for you? Gaurav says, I can stay here with Akshay till 4 a.m. Is this session being helpful to you? Is this session helpful? I just wanted to tell you that personal brand is nothing if you will say it. There is nobody can teach you how to make a personal brand. What I can teach you is, nobody can teach you in the world. Nobody can teach you. Personal brand, if you have to create it consciously, you have to build it yourself. And that will happen slowly. And that will take an effort to bring in. Nobody can teach you. What we can teach you, what I can teach you is what I am. Be conscious when you're building your personal brand. See, I'm not teaching you how to build I can tell you a few tips that you can use. But at the end of the day, it is your effort that will be required to build a personal brand. I can just tell you that follow this strategy to build it. But nobody can build personal brand for you or teach you. It's very, it is about small things that you carry. The words that you use, everything, how you talk, everything. Personal, yes, a very good thing Nofil says, personal brand is an attitude. Yes, you are carrying your personal brand, you are carrying an attitude with you, right? Exactly. So I'll tell you, right? Suppose, close your eyes, think about you are meeting MS Dhoni. So you would think about it just in your head, how would you feel? Right? Now think about, now come back, yeah. Enough of Dhoni, right? Enough of Dhoni. So now think about meeting Anu Malik. Think about meeting, do you know who is Anu Malik? Okay. So think about meeting Anu Malik. Right? So, right. Now think about what I'm saying is, right? So who is Anu Malik? Okay. So, sorry for people who don't know Anu Malik. Okay. Now I'll tell you something else, okay? So wait. So I'm just telling you, right? So basically everyone carries their personal brand, a vibe, a attitude, right? Think about meeting Rohit Shetty, if you know him, right? It's what I'm just telling you, right? Everybody have their own different vibes that they carry, and they have built it consciously or unconsciously. When you are building your personal brand, just remember you have to build it very consciously, strategically. You should know what people should know you for, even before they know you for that. That is the best thing I've learned over years of building my personal brand.
Wow.
You know, a lot of people don't talk about it. They do it because they feel that if I tell that this I'm doing, okay. Now you people would be thinking, Akshay, why are you revealing your trade secrets, right? Why are you saying that Namaste JavaScript was scripted? Why are you saying that Namaste React was scripted? Why are you saying that the jokes you add in are scripted? I'm telling you because I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with my content. Some people are just scripting wrong things and selling it to you. That's how the industry is working. Some people are just scripting what they don't know to the core and keep telling you this, right? So people can do it. So basically, what I'm saying is, when you are building it, build on honesty and be conscious about small things that you are putting it up. And I am not afraid that I'm scripting things up. I am not afraid that I you know, when people say that generally, you know, the people who have built their personal brand, they don't tell you that they are doing that consciously. I tell you, I'm honest, being honest, truly. Let me also tell you to that level. Sometimes the messages which you get from my social media accounts are not me who is writing it. How did you like it? Sometimes those messages that you get in your DM is not me who is replying you. It is not that every message is written by somebody, no. But sometimes when I was doing this Namaste React, right, I was getting a lot of messages, so I offloaded that responsibility. Otherwise, I read my messages. I reply to everyone, but for generic messages, I get someone to handle it. Right? So but be honest. Every content piece that I put is, who is writing it? Me or somebody else? Me or somebody else? I do that. Because why I do that? Because I don't want my content to be written by somebody else. No. I am not the teacher. You know, there are teachers who download the slides from internet and then teach from those slides. I have seen teachers like that. I don't know. I can't teach from somebody else's slide. I can't. Because I won't be confident then, right? That is why I don't give you my notes. Why I don't give you my notes? Because I always say, make your own notes. Make your own notes. Because everybody has their own style. Your notes is also your personal brand. Some people have built their personal brand by just having Namaste JavaScript and Namaste React notes. Right?
What is it? Some people
so that is what I'm saying, that you have to have your own style of it. Be honest with the things that you're posting. Now you would say, Akshay, how will I scale Akshay, how will you make more videos if somebody else won't write? Yes, I might hire someone to write scripts for me, but I will be very conscious still that whenever you hire someone, you are giving a little bit of your personal brand to them. So you have to be very conscious. What part of personal brand you are giving it to someone. Right? So I want to keep the core of my personal brand with myself. You know, there are so many influencers which I meet, they have offloaded their content pieces to now they have content writers who write content and they just come in and they just speak it. So there are people who do that. I don't believe in that philosophy and I'm not at that stage yet. Okay? I'm not at that stage yet. I know why people do that. Believe in. Don't just randomly go ahead and speak about something or write about something which you don't believe in. Be honest. When you are honest in your social media, then you won't have to fake, right? I don't fake anything. I'm just honest. I just on ML, AI, data science, right? On DSA, on Angular, on things. But I don't speak much about them if I don't want to. I just don't speak. I'm very conscious about it. That what I am speaking, because you know, some people you would know that this person does not like this person likes this person does not like this person likes this. Do you know? Some people would be there, right? Take anyone, right? They would not like this. I want you to not know what I don't like. Tell me what I don't like, right? Isn't it? It would be tough for you to guess what I don't like because I have not told you. That's like, isn't it crazy to think? I have never told you that what I don't like. Yes, I have told you that I don't like hate speeches. That's common, right? And green tea. But I'm just telling you that, no, I'm not talking about that random thing, that dishonesty. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that in tech or in anything, right? Or any person, that you won't know me. Okay, you won't be able to tell that a person whom I don't like, because I don't talk negative about anyone. But there are so many people you would follow, right? You would know, oh, that person does not like that. That person does not like them. That person does not like. I'm not talking about, I don't like class components. That is the piece of information which I wanted to tell you, right? So I'm very conscious about what I tell you and what I don't tell you. This is a part of personal branding. Got it? Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up. So wherever I know that from this call, there will be a lot of people after 1 year would have a good personal brand out there. So So I don't want you to make those mistakes. I call them a mistake because I find it. Some people do it and then they don't feel that those are mistakes. It's okay. Whatever I have taught in this session, a disclaimer once again, it's up to you. You want to use it or not. I'm just telling you what I do. Hope it is helpful for you. Hope it is helpful for you. It's up to you who you want to you want to follow it or not. But when you're building a personal brand, be conscious about it. Be a positive person. Create an impact. Influencers have a lot of power. A lot of power. And brands reach out to me with so much money. I can, if I am at a stage right now in this call, I can sell you anything I want to. Not literally anything, but I can sell something which you will buy right now. And I know that you will buy it. So influencers carry power. When you are building a personal brand, be conscious that you are using it responsibly. You are using it responsibly. I am telling you because I have reached a stage where I know that I influence people. When you are small, right, you don't realize it. When you become big, I'll tell you my story. What used to happen? I started posting on LinkedIn long back, and I kept on posting about it. Kept on posting about interviews, about jobs. I used to like posting. I was building my brand. One fine day, I suddenly, I made a lot of mistakes also. I used to write negative posts also, right? But one fine day, I realized that okay, what happened was, I was just writing posts over LinkedIn, right? And what happened was, I was not being very conscious about things, right? I was not being very conscious. I used to just go ahead and write anything on LinkedIn. But then I realized that okay, suddenly I realized that okay, people can, what happened is I wrote some post and that post was taken in a misinterpreted. That post was misinterpreted, right? It could be. English is a very funny language, right? I mean, you write something and the person who is reading it can make different meanings out of it, right? Happened with me. Somebody made different sense out of it. And that post got viral and people started writing hateful comment about it on top of it. People started cursing me on my messages. And I was in that philosophy that let it be. Like, I wrote very genuine thing. If people are misinterpreting it, this is not my fault. It is their fault that they are reading it in a different way, which I did not want to say. So, but later on, I realized the actual power of influence. Why do people call us as influencers? I really don't like that word though, but I am kind of an influencer, isn't it? I am an influencer. Hate it or like it, I am an influencer. Right now I can influence you for anything. Right? So what I want to say is, so then I realized that okay, it is not the post which is affecting me, or I just leave it. Whatever the people want to assume may assume. No, sometimes it is a responsibility of the owner or the author also, because I am in a way influencing you. If I say that something is bad or something is good, then I am kind of influencing you, right? So that is why I am very conscious when I'm doing all these things. That is why you would not see me doing, there was, I don't want to take name, but there was a big, big company, that was an online gaming company, okay? They came to me and they were offering me so much money to sponsor my videos, right? So much money to sponsor my videos. At a point I was thinking, oh my God, like this is insane amount of money. I did not realize that I had a lot of potential of it. I did not know, I'm not telling you how much money were they giving me, but they were giving me a lot of money. But it is my choice that I don't go ahead there. I don't do. I'm very conscious about whom I generally don't even collaborate with brands for the same reason. I don't collaborate with brands a lot. There are so many brands who come up to me and they give insane amount of money. And that is free money, right? Anyways, I'm going to create a video. So I can just say 15, 20 seconds something and I can make a lot of money. I don't do that consciously. Right? So what I'm saying is be honest, be sincere, because I know there will be a lot of people who will be making their personal brands, big personal brands. You already are a personal brand, first of all, realize that. You just, you must, today you must be known by some words, right? A coder, a developer, Sharma ji ka beta, right? So you won't have your own identity right now. You would have a smaller brand. But when you will become a big brand, first of all, be conscious what you want to be known for. Then start building your personal brand. Okay? Then start putting effort each day to build that personal brand. In one of the other bonus session which I will have, right? I will have another bonus session where I will be talking about LinkedIn and how to create your personal brand overall, right? Some strategies over LinkedIn, because I feel LinkedIn is a good platform, isn't it? I don't want to talk about YouTube or something. I'll focus upon LinkedIn, Twitter or something, right? So those are the platforms which will help you the most, okay? Right? So I'll talk about LinkedIn and Twitter a little. Right, so I will do that in my next bonus session, and I will also talk about few things which will give you instant boost in your LinkedIn. Do you want that? Do you want that instant boost? I'll help you get started. Okay, I'll help you get started. So this is what I wanted to tell you. But before that, so see, there is a jar. There was a question, right? If the jar is already filled, you can't fill something else into it, right? So you have to first of all empty your jar and then fill something into it. So this session was kind of like that, emptying your jar, because the definitions or the knowledge about personal branding that is in your head is wrong, my dear friends. I wanted to, now I have emptied the jar with this session. I will fill in that jar in my next session. You know how much planning it takes? This session was also kind of like planned, right? I wanted to do this. This was the intent of that session. If I was not able to empty your jar a little, then please, now go ahead and see every YouTube video is scripted. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. Do you know Flying Beast? Or let's take big YouTubers. Okay, so what does he do? So they make vlogs, right? They make vlogs. Or let's talk about travel vloggers. Okay, they make travel vlogs. Suppose I'm going on a Taj Mahal trip. If I want to make a vlog, how would I do it? If I want to make a vlog about travel, about Taj Mahal, I'm traveling to Taj Mahal, what will I do? Right? What will I do? How will I make it? Okay, so what I will do is I will I will just take a selfie stick and a camera, and I will just go ahead and I will shoot random things out here, right? I will create a video before I go, and then I will take on in my way. I will create a video. I will roam around Taj Mahal to see it, and then what I'll do is I will collect all the clips, right? I will collect all the clips. Then I will do what? I will do editing, and I will create a video out of it. Does that make sense? No, it does not make sense. That is a poor, worst way of doing it. Worst way of doing it. Nobody has become a travel vlogger doing this. Most of us think that travel vloggers just keep that camera with them. Okay, have you gone to places where you would see there is always, you had gone to visit a place and there is always a guy with a selfie stick and just have his camera on and going all the places and till his whole trip, right? Suppose if it is taking 2 hours and he has his 2 hours his camera on and he's shooting random stuff and just collecting it so that I might take out that 5 minute scream clip out of it. Right? You would think that it is done that way? No, my dear friends. If you will do that, what will happen? If you will do that, what will happen? If I'm going to Taj Mahal, I'll have my cameras open and record everything. It will give me a 2 hours long clip. In that 2 hours, and the travel vlog is how much? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? No. All the travel vlogs you see are scripted to the core. Are scripted. It is detailed planning. I'm talking about the top travel vloggers. I'm talking about the top travel vloggers. I'm not talking about those random people who are just making random videos out there. No. They will not become top travel vloggers. No. Every vlog is scripted. The people who are there, they script it. That means if I have to make a travel vlog, I will have a script before I even go to Taj Mahal. Okay? I will have a script before I even go to Taj Mahal. See, suppose if I have to make a travel vlog today, how will I make? I'll tell you. I would know that I want to have a hook in the front of my video. See, I will think about what the video will be. Okay? Now I'll say that, first of all, first 10 seconds will be hook. So what will be in the script? It will be like a 10-second hook. 10-second hook generally would be to attract something. Right? So generally, then that will happen. I will script everything. Before I'm going to Taj Mahal, I would exactly search over the internet what Taj Mahal has, what places you get good videos and photos on Taj Mahal. You would have seen that Taj Mahal has a good, right? There is a bench where everybody goes and clicks pictures. There are few that, okay, suppose, let's not talk about Taj Mahal. I have not been to Taj Mahal, so let me talk about something where I've been. But let me tell you in general, right? So suppose if I'm going somewhere, I will find research about it. I'll take a 360-degree view. I'll find out where, okay, I'll tell you about Hawa Mahal. Have you been to Hawa Mahal? Have you been to Hawa Mahal? In Jaipur? Okay, so in Hawa Mahal, you generally don't get good pictures inside Hawa Mahal. No, you get good pictures. Where do you get good pictures from? There is a restaurant in front of Hawa Mahal, exactly in front of Hawa Mahal. It's kind of like a wind view restaurant or something, right? You go there, get a really cool Hawa Mahal picture along with you. Right? There's a really cool Hawa Mahal picture along with you. You go on Instagram and write Hawa Mahal photo, so you would not even, when you will see that photo, right, you won't even realize from where that photo came in. That photo came in from the restaurant. See, Hawa Mahal is on this side of road. They don't go inside Hawa Mahal. The influencers don't go inside Hawa Mahal. They go to the restaurant, which is opposite to the road. It's known as Windview Restaurant or something. Okay, so they go on that top floor. They shoot from there. That is planned. That is planned. Right? So when I'm going, so I exactly know what type of angles, what photos I'm going to shoot. And for making a 15-minute vlog, how much will I shoot? Will I shoot for 2-3 hours? Will I shoot for 2-3 hours? No, I won't shoot for 2-3 hours. The video which you will see 15 minutes, right? I will just shoot maximum for 30 minutes because I already have my script. A lot of people say that I'm not making vlogs because I want to enjoy my trips. No, you can enjoy your trips even by making vlogs. Everything is planned. Everything is planned. I'll just take 10 more minutes. I don't want you to wait a lot, right? I can just speak on this topic for I have spent my life, so many years of my life doing this and observing this. I know exactly how you should do it, how it is built. Those vlogs that you see, right? People showcasing their family, they are randomly showcasing their dogs and daughters and family members, mother, sister, brothers, and something happening. 99% of it is scripted. Only 1% is reality. 99% is scripted. 99%. They exactly know what they're going to do. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. Why do people bring in kids? Why do people bring in kids and pets into their vlogs? Kids and pets. The only reason people bring in kids and pets into their vlog is because kids and pets are not scripted. Okay, understand it. Understand the philosophy. Kids and pets are the only things that are not scripted in their vlogs. Okay, those are the kids and dogs or whatever pets they bring in because they can't be scripted, right? I'm just telling you my trade secrets, right? I'm a YouTuber, so I should not tell secrets of fellow YouTubers. But apart from that, everything is scripted. People who show there all day, right? They script it that I want to show this. Now in my video, this will go in. Now in my video, this will go in. Now in my video, and if that video is not getting some masala, they create masala. Because think about it. Nobody has an exciting day every day. Is each and every day you have something exciting happening every day? No. You can't have, and their vlogs have to go every day. So sometimes something is exciting, sometimes they create it. It's masala. They have to do it. Right? So you understood. So all the vlogs that you see, most people feel everything is candid. It's not candid, my dear friends. It's not candid. Okay, so it is all planned. it is all planned, right? All those emotional things you see and all the stuff, most of things are planned. It's not bad. It's working for them. It's their job. They are doing it. They are consciously creating their personal brand. Sometimes they want to portray themselves as very emotional. They want to have an emotional connect with you all. They do that. It's a very conscious way of building personal brand. They are doing it very wisely. And those are, I don't hate them. I love them. They are very smart people out there. They are very smart. I talk to a lot of influencers. I know a lot of big YouTubers. I know a lot of people apart from the industry out there, not just in tech, but outside tech also. I meet them. I love them. I love how they are controlling, how they are influencing people. Okay. Now, if you go to Hawa Mahal, what cafe will you go? What was the name of that cafe? Now you exactly know the location of that cafe, right? You see how I quickly can influence you? Did you realize that I influenced you just right now? This video is not sponsored by Windview Cafe. But do you see how quickly I would have injected it in your head? Now, there is no way. If there are 100% people in this call, if you will go to Hawa Mahal, you will definitely remember what I told you today. Will you remember it or not? Right? This is the power of influencing. This is the power and live example of influencing. Give me a thumbs up if you really like it. Right? You won't forget it because I have injected this in your head. You will not forget it. Okay. So, but I really went there. Okay. So I'm not. See again. I'm influencing you. But honestly, and let me tell you, only the photos that you'll get from there will be good. The food isn't good. Take my honest opinion. I was not supposed to tell you, but let me tell you when I'm talking about it. Honestly, because you know they earn money by those things, right? So what I'm telling you that see every personal brand or every person who is strategically building their personal brand, it's a conscious choice what they are choosing in. It's not accidental or something. Okay. Cool. So this was I wanted to do, right? This was that jar which I want to empty it. Now I'll try to fill in with some information that how you can do it consciously. We'll talk about in the next bonus session. Hope you would have liked it. You know why I kept these bonus sessions? It was Namaste React, but I wanted you to, you know, this is not, see, this session is not just for people who want to build their personal brand. This is also for anyone who is not even building their personal brand. Okay, because you will see the world differently, and we are surrounded by personal brands every day. So we should be conscious when we are doing that. Right? That is why I wanted to tell you. Right? So that is why I wanted to get this bonus session also. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining.